This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. All right, so we got Kanye, and he says, I'm in a pain that no one can fix. The betrayal. Virgil, John Legend, Kim, Trav, Cardi, Big Sean, Ty, Jay-Z, Dirk, Common, Cudi, Pusha, Don C, Amber, the Kardashians, Adidas, my own family, my own kids, the black community, and of course the Jews. Yo, bro, this guy, if everybody hates Kanye, right, and does him dirty, what's the common denominator? Kanye. Well, you think he's just some good guy that just gets taken advantage of left and right? Come on, man. Come on. Stop. I think he spoke out, too. This guy is something else, bro. And anyone that's around him right now, like helping him do all this stuff, it's like, look at yourself in the mirror, bro. Like, this is weird. Like, this is weird.
You know, my thing is, when I'm going into these fights with shit I'm really dealing with, it'd be good if niggas like actually help me, because what I'm saying is right.
So when he's battling the music industry, that's one thing. Then he starts going off on everybody for everything. And everybody doesn't have as much money as he has to just put it all on the line. Only Drake. And you know what? He's beefing with Drake instead of aligning with Drake and fighting something that they both feel like took advantage of them.
But instead, the Jews come in and punk these niggas in the...
Yeah, he always goes there. And it's just like, dude, you're pumping hate speech, you know?
Yo, so let me explain to you why I stand by Puff. When I went against Adidas got my bank to freeze my accounts.
That didn't make sense. He's right. That was weird.
Right before tax time. From the way I understand that, you evade taxes, you can go to prison. So,
well, you can still file them though. You'll have penalties on paying them late.
I believe Adidas tried to put me in prison for not abiding by their contract. So watch this. Puff sues Diageo. A hotel video from 10 years earlier is put out.
But he still did it. It's a hotel video of him doing something. Puffy's his own worst enemy.
Now people don't like Puff. And then Diageo, they go in with the most insane media takedown I've ever seen, all the way to not just the media, but not allowing a person to get bombed for $50 million. There's people with actual murders that are at home on bond.
That's true. So he believes he's fighting the same fight with Diddy. Speaking of Diddy, Busby, that lawyer, withdraws as an attorney from more than a dozen Diddy lawsuits after reportedly admitting he is unable to practice law in the Southern District of New York. That Jay-Z thing really did backfire on him. That did happen. You see, Jay-Z, it's not just Jay-Z. It's who Jay-Z's aligned with. You don't want to have problems with Jay-Z. A lot of people will protect Jay-Z. You don't want to be aligned with it. Diddy didn't have enough people protecting him. He kind of went against certain things with a God complex. Instead of working with people behind the scenes and coming to agreements, there was a different way to work with Diageo. But he didn't have any leverage. So Big U is accused of posing as an activist and music exec while running deadly... and this is while running a deadly mafia-like operation. Now they got Big U on the run. He's on the run right now, and Brick Baby and Loose Cannon are arrested. Now, Adam, 22, was talking to Wack100, which knows too much. Like, look, he was like,
Brick told me straight up. I said, bro, why you involving yourself in this shit? You don't even fuck with this nigga. He said the nigga hold this video over my head. I guarantee you they gonna book Brick for a robbery.
How does Wack100 know that Big U was going to get arrested. How did he know this? Like, think about that, okay? Think about that. There's also, in this somewhere, Adam reported that, what's his name? Trap Lord Ross got a piece of it, and it's part of it is Wack100 begging Big U for his life. No, don't do this. Draws, please don't do this. I got my kids in my car. I guess allegedly Big U was going to take out Wack100 at one point. I guess Big U was wearing a wire. Supposedly Big U was working with the feds. You know, this is going to be pretty crazy if that's the truth. And then how would Wack100 know that Big U was working with the feds? Maybe he's working with the feds too. I mean, possibly, you know, like it's weird. This is all very weird.
He know what stopped him, but if he's saying that's what stopped him, because you never listen. I ain't got nothing to say. Did it say I did something?
Just you saying, like, please no.
That happened. I beg for my... And I don't even fuck with Luce like that right now. But what he said Luce did, he didn't do.
What's going... Yo, bro, he knows too much information. People have to start looking at Wack100 with the side eye like, wait a minute here. How does he so connected? And, like, is he like a plant to, like, get involved, like, get more deeper in the music business and, like, stir things up? I don't, you know? Like, it's weird. It's just weird, you know? It's like, this guy's supposed to be a gangster. Gangsters podcasting doesn't mix, as we've seen. Brick Baby's in jail, Loose Cannon. Wack100 could go to jail one day. Who knows, you know? He runs his mouth a lot. Big U tried to start a podcast. Tried to be real vocal. Jail. A lot of rappers go to jail for talking too much in their records. Lil Durk. There's so many rappers that go to jail because they rap what they're actually doing. They're actually killers, drug dealers. So I mean, this is like telling on yourself. You know, it's like, dude, you're attracting too much attention. Loose Cannon's running around trying to beat people up and looking for content to do it. Like, hey, look what I just did. I mean, this is how why a lot of people go to jail in New York. They're drilling and filming it. K-Flox is one of the prime examples. His case will be determined tomorrow. They postponed the verdict till tomorrow. I don't know, man. This is where Big U's on the run now, or whatever. Maybe he's an operative, you know, and they just have him tucked away. Who knows what's going on? And we got this girl. What is it? Teyana Taylor. She's out here talking about because now she wants. Now she's trying to deny rumors that she wanted her baby dad locked up for leaking the court documents, and she's trying to explain herself with the divorce now. Oh, he had money and I had money. You had nowhere near the amount of money he had. You featured in a few movies. You had a couple shoe designs that came out. This doesn't make you $30-40 million. You had a record or two that came out, but you were spending money like water. You don't have as much money as your husband did in the NBA. You had some money for sure, just not as much as him. So the things you got blessed in this divorce. She's like, he got one of the cars I bought him. Well, why would you give it? It's a negotiation in divorce, just so you know. I've seen someone go through a divorce before. She could just say, he can have that car. I'll keep this car. Like, keep your stuff. Keep your own stuff, right? But she wanted more. She got like a couple houses. A couple. She's going to have to end up selling some of them because she has to maintain them.
I walked away with all his properties. I walked away with all my properties. Iman walked away with a car that I bought him.
No, you got some properties that you guys bought together.
That's clear. But let's also, we're not going to sit here and make it seem like Teyana's using Iman for anything. Like, at the end of the day, yes, Iman made his money and so did I. I've been in this business since I was 15 years old. We're not going to act like We're not going to act like my bank account is like, nah, we're not doing that. I've had several Jordans. I've had several movies.
You're hardly active. It doesn't make any sense, man. Who cares? I like when people, fans of Sweet 16, know she been had coin. People think they just want to believe that like it's a fantasy world. Do you guys live real life and have bills? It's easy. The way they were spending money, easy to burn through millions. Easy. Jeez. Let's see. This is, she ain't worried about this old news. We really want to know what's up with you and
several deals, several, like, all still active. All still active. And the crazy part about it is, I said nothing when him and his lawyer told the internet, oh, Teyana's making more money. Teyana's bringing more money a month in than Iman is. Just because Iman played ball don't mean that this is a thing where it's like I'm trying to take money off of him. Iman haven't played ball since 2020. So yes, actively during the divorce, I was bringing more money than him in. I am. So it's just like, how are we sitting here making it seem like I'm being a gold digger or taking from him? And we're not going to do that.
Yeah, because it hurts your ego.
What if I want to get my back blown out in peace? You think I got time to talk about a divorce that's a year old? That's a year old, y'all. Let's be fucking for real. Let's be real. And I'm like just so irritated because I didn't want none of this to come out from the beginning. So when people saying, for everybody that's saying, oh, well, this y'all celebrities, this is what come with it. No divorce stuff is private.
Why are you talking about it then? Just be quiet. I don't get it when people are like, I want my privacy, and they continue to tell us everything about it. Can you get your back blown out? Like, what are you talking about?
It can absolutely stay private if you.
You know what? I'm sure he's being just as petty as her, so I'm not on his side. Because he's doing little leakings behind. He's going here. He was being real vocal, like real loud during the divorce too. It's like, yo, guys, grow up. You guys got kids, both of you guys. Like, jeez. He's just as bad, just so you know. She just won the divorce. I mean, whatever. Yeah, I think there was infidelity involved, and that's why.
Allowed to stay private.
And she has custody of the kids, so she probably should get more, just to be honest, you know.
I'm going to give you one even better. We went to mediation that he did not show up to. Mediation avoids you from going to court. Sorry, my phone's dying. Mediation is for you to figure.
So she's just doing too much, man. What else do we got here? Hold on a sec. That's what, yo. I look what she looks like here. She looks. She got to stop doing stuff to her face if she's doing something because she's starting to look like this. It's like she has to get the angle perfect. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Lil meech. Lil meech and Top 5 are going back and forth now because he exposed his dad, Big Meech, for trying to hit up Top 5 for some cash. So he says, yo, what you got going on? That's Lil meech. He says, hey, Meech, you're broke. You're the first rapper to go broke off Chrome Heart jeans. We're hiring. Yeah, this guy was spending like 10, 20 grand on jeans. One pair. That's crazy. If you want to go to No Jumper, he talked to Wack100 about this whole Big U thing, but to be honest with you, man, Wack100's spooky to me. And you know what? Everything will come to the light soon enough. Everything's coming to a head. Pause. Anyways, I appreciate you all. It's Jordan Tower with JT News. I'll check you in the next one. Peace.